Hey, Marcus Conte reporting live from Lower Manhattan. Do a little crawl. We'll crawl through Chinatown. We're going to check out the emptiness. We're going to check out the emptiness of New York City on this coronavirus day in New York. Right behind me, if you see that building right there, if you're familiar with it, that is SDNY. That is the Jeffrey Epstein building. Hello, John Collins. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Live in New York City here. Niles Delta. Hello, everybody. So I'm gonna do a little walk and talk. I want to show you just how empty the whole joint is. Right. So this is Chinatown. We'll start here, and you see, like, you got these field markings all over the place, right? No touchy, no group touchy, right? Except when you got to kick someone's ass, like this morning. Right, this guy's watched my video, man. I was at the hospital. Guys tried to bully me out. What's up, squirrel? You gotta say hello to the city squirrels. Hello, city squirrel. Hello, city squirrel. Yeah, man, that's where Jeffrey Epstein got his ass opened. The pedo court. So right here, I'm gonna just breeze through. I'm gonna try not to stick my camera in too many people's faces. But this is usually the casino over here. This is a Chinese casino. Where all the Chinese hang out and old men gamble with the mahjong and poker in Chinese. So it's empty. It's usually, I can't emphasize enough that usually when you're down here, you can't walk through. It's like so crowded, and you'll see the desolate streets. My point is that this is the real tragedy right here. That bullshit that they're telling you about the hospitals and everybody's dying. Oh, they're carrying dead bodies out the back door. Bull fucking shit, right? This is the real crisis. The markets. The stock market is down another 800 points today. They're not talking about that. They're not talking about the full economic reset that is underway. The full baity switchy. The switcheroo. Yo. All right. Pay attention to the coronavirus. Watch the coronavirus. Don't pay attention to the fact that the world markets are falling apart. The bond markets are under siege. Everything is becoming nationalized. The government is buying fake paper, garbage. Some little eateries are open for the most part. Check it out. So right down here on Mott Street in Bayard, and you can see that Chinatown is pretty much dead. This is a tragedy, man. This is the real tragedy. Right? Over a flu, they shut the whole fucking city down. My city and your city. Right? Go up Mott Street, which is usually, again, teeming with people. Look at this. Look at this, empty. Empty, fucking empty, empty, empty. Totally empty. Right? So we'll walk up. So again, Chinatown and another block will turns into Little Italy. I'm telling you, the problem is the financial problem. This is not going to be. I've been trying to find out about these benefits, all this, the stimulus. Everybody's going to get a check. Yeah, who got a check? Nobody. We're already 3 weeks into this shit. Nobody's getting any money. All right, they just finished it up on Friday. Granted, but how long does it take to do a wire transfer? You're going to make people wait 3 weeks? Right? What about the unemployment? Try to apply for unemployment online. See what happens to you. You get shut down. Right? You can't get through. What the fuck are people going to do when they run out of money? That's what I'm talking about, right? Billionaires and trillionaires, they're okay. They're not gonna worry. They'll take the last bit of money they have and buy some food. So again, everything. The thing to see is the nothingness Again, Mott Street. This is one of the busiest streets in New York during the week. Right? And the price of oil. That's where everything. Look, if you follow this channel, I've been saying it all along. Everything is reflected in the numbers in the stock market. Here's Canal Street. So, usually in a place where you can't even walk, right? Where you can't even walk is now nobody. Look at this. Look at this. Empty, empty. This is way fucking worse. This is way worse than what's going on in that hospital. This is the real tragedy. Shutting down, forcing people to close their businesses so they don't catch the flu. Forcing an economic reset. That's how I see it, man. That's what I see. Was it intentional originally? I don't know. I think it was the perfect storm. I think that coronavirus covered well for this economic meltdown. Now, you could disagree, but there's really no evidence on the table to suggest that all of this should have been done. All of this shutdown in New York City and everywhere else all around the world should have been done for reasons of a killer flu. Educate people. Protect yourself. Look, I got little vials of alcohol. I don't fuck around. You think I'm out here fucking around taking risk? I'm really not taking any risk at all. I've got if I go into something tricky, no one's touching me. I don't touch anybody. I don't touch anything. I try to stay 6 feet away. If someone sneezes, I run like a motherfucker. Right? Gloves, alcohol. I have goggles on, but those are mostly for show. I could cover up if I think I need to. I have a surgical mask in my pocket if I need to, which I don't really need. I don't see the need for it because I'm not doing surgery. But again, I want to dispel one other thing about the discrimination on Chinese people is that I don't feel, I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that black racist this morning is a racist. Right? And Chinese people in Chinatown are not all, you can't just lump everybody together as Chinese from Wuhan, China. Right? That shit is unfair. There's so many different people. Most of these people have been here for 30, 40 years from Hong Kong. Right? They speak Cantonese. You hear them. You hear the languages. You hear Cantonese, you hear Fujianese, you hear Mandarin. You hear other variations of Chinese. You hear Korean, you hear Japanese, you hear Thai a little bit. This shit is all closed, man. Chinatown is shut down. Except for the fish market, that's open. Got a lot of action in there. I mean, call me a Debbie Downer, but that's what I think. I don't think the recovery is going to be very sweet. I see people social distancing here to get into the supermarket. This is a Hong Kong market. It's a Hong Kong market.
Hi.
Hong Kong market. Oh, on this side. How you doing? How you guys doing?
Good.
Hong Kong market, right?
Yeah.
It's open.
Oh, Hong Kong. High price market.
It's too high.
High price market.
High
You
price.
need to put them on.
No, it's okay. I'm good. I got it. I'm good. I got my mask. I stay away. I don't touch anybody.
Yeah.
Good. Stay safe, guys. Thank you. Hey, friendly. People are friendly. Smart too. They probably own half of the fucking neighborhood. These guys. There's a Chinese mafia. I'd have the microphone out, but I don't want to reach into anybody's face today. It just seems inappropriate. So there's a little action in front of the supermarkets. And technically, now that we're on the other side of Canal Street. We're technically in Little Italy right now. And I'll go up Mulberry Street. You'll see Mulberry. Very quickly, Chinatown turns into Mulberry Street. There's a lot of homeless people and a lot of junkies on the street. You notice it more now because there's no tourists. Because they got nowhere to go, you know. A lot of junkies, a lot of Methadonians that sit there, fuck you. You seem like this. Yeah, so doing the methadone shuffle. So here's a famous, I don't know if they're open, but the famous bakery, Ferrara's Bakery, shut down, denied, no cannoli for you. Oh, this is a cool store. It's for the Christians, for the Roman Catholics in the house. You see all the godly statues. Pretty whack, right? I guess that's Jesus, right? They sell statues. Oh, here's the nativity up here. The nativity. That's Jesus and his family right there. Pow. Roman Catholic. I'm not laughing. I'm not making fun of anybody's religion. I think religion is fun and funny at the same time. So this is McDougal Street. This is where the San Gennaro feast is. And again, any day of the week, you can't walk on these streets. Literally. Right there, Grand and Mulberry. Empty. Look at this. Look at this. I'm walking around. There's nobody here. You know what's interesting too? Up the end of the block, you see the Empire State Building? It's right there. If you could see it, I can't zoom in, but it's up there. So anyway. Nothing but closed down shops, closed down restaurants. Man, the economic crisis is going to be killer. These people think they're getting a bailout. They're home right now. They're doing the right thing. They're taking care of their family. They think they're protecting everybody from corona. And meanwhile, they're getting raped. They're getting liquidated is what they're getting. They're getting liquidated. Right? What are you going to do? I'm on the other side, mate. What's up, man? How you doing? Chilling like Bob Dylan or what? You having a good time? Riding around, staying in shape? Oh, can I give you a sticker for your bike?
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, you do it. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, put it on. Let me see where you're going to put it. Give me a spot. I like this spot over here. I like this spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like right here or something. That's pretty cool.
That's the Nintendo spot. That's Super
Oh, no, oh, you got a spot. All right.
Super Nintendo spot. Over here somewhere.
All right. Yeah. Under Maryland is cool. Where Maryland?
Maryland.
Huh?
Alright.
What's your name, mate?
Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. What are you, a messenger? You making money today?
Yeah, I'm trying to, man, stay active.
Yeah, you got to do something, man, because this is bullshit right here. This is bullshit.
You're American, huh?
Yeah, it's a YouTube channel. I appreciate that. Yeah, you got an American flag now. You got a hippie with long hair on there. You're good, man. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. Thanks, mate. That's how you get famous. I'm on the guy's bike and I'm everywhere now. See, if you watch the other video, you would think that, New Yorkers are rude or something. I'm not rude, believe me. I'm one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet walking around the city. All right, I'm friendly. I'll talk to you. But, if you're a dickhead and you want to be a dickhead, you're going to get your ass handed to you. Like any other people in New York. Treat people with respect. Say, excuse me, I don't want to be photographed. Can you fuck off? Or something. Oh, here's some nice art. I'll show you some nice art. You don't get to do this often. Check this out. It's pretty breathtaking right there, right? I don't know who she is, but she's beautiful. So, checking out the art. It's screaming up my ass. Oh, the business about, oh, it's so dangerous out. Come on. You got other channels saying, oh, New York is dangerous. This is so dangerous, there's nobody around. What the fuck are you talking about? That is ridiculous. That is totally ridiculous. Whoever's pushing that bullshit. Huh? I never feel in danger in my neighborhood. You know, I never feel that at all, man. You walk up to anybody, everybody's friendly, you talk. I don't know about when the money runs out, though. When money runs out, people start eating each other, historically, right? Survival of the fittest. Darwin comes out. The Darwinism. The Darwin, survival of the fittest. Look at this emptiness. Oh my God. So we're up here on Broome Street. Actually, Kenmore. And it is just dead. It is dead as a doornail. Over this side, same deal, man. Nothing. Wow. So this video should be called Nothing. Should be called a whole lot of nothing. 17 minutes of your life you can't get back. But it is historical. It'll stand, it'll age nicely, this video, because again, I mean, at least the narrative will. I'm calling it that this is the real crisis. That COVID-19 shit is bullshit. It's just it's something that we're scared of and we should be protecting ourselves from, if at all there. And that 1% of the people that get it are going to get fucked and die. And that's not nice, you know, when 1 in 100 die. But nonetheless, we could have educated people more if we wanted to. We could have educated people. The better way to handle this is to educate people, not instill fear and scare the shit out of them like you're gonna fucking die if you work, if you do anything, if you come out of your house, you're gonna die. Stay 6 feet away. Stay 6 feet away from me, you motherfucker. You got COVID-19. I know, a whole lot of nothing, man. That's what this video is. Whole lot of nothing. I know people shut down when they hear that, you know, oh no, Conte, you don't know what you're talking about. Trump has it under control. We love him. Ah, man, I tell you, they sold us out this time, boy. They sold us out good, man. The oligarchs are loving this shit, man. You can hear in the, if you could only be inside of the corporations. You think it's hard to get into a hospital? Try to get inside of the corporations where they're... What's up, boss? How are you? Try to get inside the corporations where they are... Yeah, there's a friendly cop. He wanted to jump into the frame. He bombed the frame. Try to get inside of the corporations where they're counting their money and they're plotting how they're going to take over small business. Fucking raping small business. That's a good story. Go inside Goldman Sachs and see what they're talking about. You think they're afraid? You think they took the day off? You think that there's nobody in those buildings plotting the next move? The opportunity when government is handing them billions and they scared the shit out of everybody and the streets are fucking empty? Are you kidding me? Planning the next move, it's like everything's on sale. Everything went on sale. Yeah, these are beautiful blocks. I agree. The cobblestone is fantastic. It's the original cobblestone from whenever, when they first built the motherfucker, when they first built the streets. I guess those are, the horses used to go over those. They used to have trolley cars down here too. So you get to see how empty everything is. All the stores are closed. There's not a lot of eateries around here, so really there's nothing. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt, boy. I tell you. When these small businesses try to get up and running again, down here these are a lot of flagship stores. For example, like a lot of times a designer will have a store in Lower Manhattan just because he can. Wow, look at this. Look at the view up Broadway. Holy smokes, look at that view up Broadway. Empty, all the way up to the Chrysler Building. You can see the Chrysler Building at the end of the street. Goddamn nothing. All the way downtown. All the way downtown to that's the Woolworth Building down there. That one right there, that other pointy building, the Woolworth Building. I'm gonna feel up the Woolworth Building. I'm gonna take it I'm gonna toke the building. What's up, Bridget? What's up, Bridget? We're exploring empty New York. Bridget knows where I am. She's a New Yorker. Down here on Spring Street and Broadway. In Soho, what's usually a humming neighborhood. And there ain't a goddamn thing happening now. I mean, this shit is just hideously empty. It's criminal what just happened, right? Look at that shit. Empty streets. What's up, boss? This shit is totally empty, man. Uh-huh. 100 years ago, some Italian... What's up, Pat Hacker? Good morning. It's hard to read while I'm walking because I'm trying to move fast. I only get 30 minutes out of the charge. So I'm trying to show you as much as I can. But again, look at this, man. Soho. I used to live here. I used to live on Prince Street. But look at Soho right now. Unbelievable. Spring Street and Mercer with no people. No people. Not even locals walking around. Nobody. God damn it. Listen how quiet it is. I'll shut up. I wish New York was like this every day. Got city bikes here. No, we didn't shut down on 9/11, did we, Pat Hacker? But a little flu. I'm so afraid. It worked, man. Wow, did it work. Did the oligarchs take advantage of this one, boy? Small businesses are going to have a hard time getting their money. They're not getting bailed out. They're getting interest loans with interest attached. While the corporations get their money for free, the banks get their money for free. That's their only way out. They're still playing the same game. They're not giving anybody a break. Are they doing maybe rent forgiveness? How are people going to pay their bills? That's what I want to know. What, is everybody so much richer than I am that I don't understand? Conte, you're poor. That's why you're rambling like that. No. I'm the regular guy. I'm the average man. The average Joe. Right? Who really doesn't have a month or two to back him up. Who lives month to month. Lives hand to mouth. As most people live. More than half the country is me. More than half the country is me. And how are they going to survive in a little while? How are they going to do it? We know what tricks the oligarchs are pulling. Shut everything down. Bring small businesses, if there are any left, to their knees. Take them over. Choke them. Choke them. There's nothing inspiring about this video. There's nothing to inspire me to tell you about. It's just, I've never seen it like this, you know? Enjoy it with me. I know I said it 5 times already, but there it is, just empty New York. Totally empty. There's the Apple store is empty too. Right? Nobody in there, right? There's the Apple store. Closed. No phones, because you'll catch corona. Be afraid. Be afraid, everybody. Don't be afraid of a virus. Be afraid of what's coming next. Because this is inconsolable, conciliable, in my view. Right? I think I was saying a lot of the big corporations, big stores have flagship locations here. If they're designers, for example, they'll have a flagship store here. A lot of times they lose money, and they don't care because they'll pay inflated rent just to have a Soho address. That's what I'm trying to say. So a lot of them are here, and they're not really hurting in this neighborhood. But again, corporations that they're going to come in, I'm telling you, they're going to buy out all the little guys. They're going to, oh, you need money? You're hurting? Okay, we'll buy you. Hostile takeovers is what I'm talking about. I'm calling it, right? Stock market, that's done. That's cooked. The bond markets, the corporate paper markets are done. Treasury bond market, done. Gold, try to find gold on your own. You want to buy gold? Yeah. What are you going to do, buy gold on paper? You need physical gold. Try to find some. Gold is about to double in price. Gold is about to double in price. Oil, for some reason, is dirt cheap right now because there's an oversupply of it. There's nowhere to store it because people are not buying it. Drives the price down. And of course the dollar. You printed $2 trillion in bailout, and then you leverage it 40 to 1 or 10 to 1. Now you're lending out $6 trillion, $7 trillion, $8 trillion, $20 trillion. It's got to dilute the value of the dollar. I'm just talking right over this whole fucking empty video. Anyway, man. Mark's Conte reporting down here. So, oh, there's the Freedom Tower. This was my angle, by the way, when I lived right on this block. And on September, I'll give you a short story. On September 11, 2001, I lived right here. I lived in an apartment right a block away. And that morning, right here is where you saw the Twin Towers. You always saw the Twin Towers for the 7 years that I lived here. And on that day, I watched the 2 towers be on fire. Both towers were on fire. I woke up, they were both on fire already, so both had been hit. And I took the train downtown, 4 stops, and I was standing right in front of it, trying to say, what the hell's going on? I had my camera and everything, right? And, and then they fell. Then one fell. I was standing there when one fell, and I took off. And then another fell. So that was my vantage point for 9/11. That's where I was when the buildings got hit. But when they fell, God, I was right in front of the damn thing. I was right there. I was like 3 blocks away. I ran from the dust. So, again, empty streets, empty Prince Street. Totally empty. A couple of overpriced stores open. Thompson Street and Prince. And you can see up the blocks, there's nothing here, man. It's not just one block, it's the whole thing is locked down. If you go all the way to the end of the block, you're in Washington Square Park. I don't know if I'm going to make it there with this battery, but... So, I don't know what's going on in your neck of the woods, but this is scary. This is some shit right here. This is the real tragedy. And it is a tragedy. You couldn't teach people how to sneeze into their elbow? Put gloves on, wear a mask? Stay 6 feet away from each other? No touchy, no touchy? Right? No, shut everything down. Fear. Run images of people in bubbles. The man in the bubble, right? The first images that we saw on coronavirus, the first images we saw were people putting people in bubbles because they were diseased. It was just like, it was 1987 all over again with the AIDS scare. Remember when people, they didn't know what to do with it? And then they started injecting them with all kinds of crap and killing them. Yeah, try this medication. Let's mix these two together and give it to this one over here. Oops, he died. Guess it didn't work. Oh, wait a minute. Try another batch. So we're up here on Houston Street. So I started my walk on in Chinatown, and now we're quite a bit away from Chinatown. We're up in Hipsterville. This is New York. This is my New York. This is where I grew. This is where I call home. For 20 years I lived down here. It's Houston Street, not Houston Street, but Houston Street. And yeah, it's a ghost town. It's just empty. I think we'll chalk this one up as the Great Heist. The greatest heist in American history. Try to get, you want benefits. Yeah, we got you, the Democrats. They got you unemployment. Try to collect. Oh yeah, we got you $20 billion and we got you $500 billion in potential loans for small companies. Try to collect. Corporations, no problem. Direct deposit right into your account. Banks, how much do you need? Oh, by the way, we have an election coming up. Give us $2 billion so we can run against Trump. See how it works? We live in an oligarchy. We don't live in a democracy. Elections off the table. Oh, you wanna vote? Yeah, you can vote, but it doesn't count. Oh yeah, we'll let you vote, but it doesn't count. Shit's crazy, man. It's gonna keep going until the battery dies. I don't know how much battery I got left. Banks own the government. It's true. It's true. People say, "Oh no, well they do whatever we ask them to do." That they have to respond to Congress. It's not true. The fact is that I think I'm starting to buffer. Am I buffering? The image is going a little chaotic. But we don't know how to run a bank. I don't know how to run a bank. You don't know how to run a bank. Banks know how to run a bank, and they use it as blackmail. Oh yeah, you think it's bad now? We'll sink your fucking economy, motherfuckers. Give us our $2 trillion, motherfucker. Or we'll sink your market. We'll starve your people. That's how that shit works out. What's up, loyal opposition? Bill West. So, wow, look at this, man. What block am I on? I can't even recognize it. We're on Thompson Street. Thompson Street again, which is usually teeming with people. What's up, Vinny? Good morning. Good afternoon, Vinny. We're back live. We're back live. We're live. We're live. We're live in empty New York. That's the report today. That's the report today. People might not catch the flu, but they're going to be broke and totally fucked. Are we doing good, by the way? Are we? We're not buffering, right? Nothing stupid is happening. We're still live. Let me know. What's up, Joe Dokes? What's up, Joe? Joe, you gave me that topic the other day. Very slight buffering, but you're fine. Thank you. You're good. You're good. Thank you. I think I could get to Washington Square. I can see it from here, and we'll kill it there. That's Washington Square Park. If I don't make it, at least you knew how far away it was. There's the arch of Washington Square Park. And there's nothing fun about being here today. It's just big and empty and lonely. So lonely, so lonely, so lonely. It's lonely, right? Aren't you lonely? What's up, guys? Live on YouTube. It's a lonely. It feels lonely, right? You from New York?
From New York, yeah.
You never seen anything like this, right?
Nope.
Crazy, man. It's just.
So lonely, man.
Have a good day, guys.
You too, man.
Peace, man. It's lonely with me. We were lonely together. Not all black people are racist. That guy this morning was a racist. That guy was a fucking racist, man. Is that white privilege? It was Mr. White Privilege. Go fuck yourself. What did I tell him? I should have got, in hindsight, I should have told him, you know what? I'll stick this fucking white privilege camera up your ass. How's that? And we'll see what's really going on inside. We'll see what you're really made of. We'll see what you're really made of when I stick this camera up your ass. So lonely, so lonely, so lonely. You always see people in Washington Square Park. People are chilling up here. Oh no, maybe not today. They shut the school down, NYU's closed. All the schools are closed. So lonely, so lonely. Again, noticeably a lot of homeless people walking around. It's not that there's more homeless people. They're just more visual. They're more visible right now because they have nowhere to go, and there's nothing blocking them. They have no buffer. They have no buffer. So you're up here by Washington Square Park again. New York University is here, closed to traffic. But what we do have, and every year at the same time, without fail, coronavirus or nothing, we get the beautiful cherry blossoms pop. This is one of the earliest that I've seen. Cherry blossom trees, beautiful. They're beautiful cherry blossom trees. I wonder if they're lonely, so lonely. All right, so I'm getting my low battery signal, so we're gonna have to kill it in the next minute or two. And just give you a view right there. Oh, maybe we'll end with some music. A couple of junkies playing music. La 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 la. I'm live on YouTube. You give me a song? A little bit? What's up? What's your name, first of all?
This is JP Cooley.
JP Cooley. Oh, cool.
I'm Justin King.
Give me a song, man. We got a minute to go.
Say what's wrong, my longtime friend. Something's bothering you. Tell me what your problem is, and I see what I can do. Sometimes we disagree. We agree more than we don't. And we won't always see eye to eye. But we will more than we won't.
Yeah.
And we got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. And through all the hardship, you know you're a friend of mine. We got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. And through all the hardship, you know you're a friend of mine. If you're on the street, I'll take you in. If you're hungry, I'll give you food. And if it's money you need, I got some saved. If you're sick, I'll visit you. Well, I've been well, you're all right now. You saw me through it all. I lean on you, you can lean on me. I'm never gonna let you fall. 'Cause we got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. And through all the hardship, you know you're a friend of mine. And we got friendship, oh Lord, the kind that lasts a lifetime. And through all the hardship, you know you're a friend of mine.
Oh, it's not over?
This song is not over.
Oh, I'm sorry. My leg is falling asleep.
Okay.
Thought you might want to change it up.
I mean, it's your message.
Say hello to your friends in New Orleans.
That's good, man. I gotta
What's up,
go. Cheers. Thank you very much, man. It's a great performance, guys.
Pirates Alley.
Woo-wee. How'd that sound? How did we do? Did it sound good? Wow, man, it was good. All right, so Marcus Conte reporting. I gotta shut it down. My battery is less than 10%. So we are out. Peace out.